What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Slime Siege. You should subscribe. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, Slime Siege is already out now. This is version 1.1.0. And there is a new map, the village. We're gonna do that next time. But today I wanna do something. And that is to recreate a build that I made when I was not recording. A build that I got, and I actually took a screenshot just to remind myself what I took, which weapons, which upgrades. First of all, let's click on some stuff to get it away, to get rid of it, for no reason at all. But yeah, there is some stuff. Ooh, oh my goodness, Statue of Sin, very first passive. That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome, because that thing is mandatory. Now, why is the build that I had so good? The answer is I got to wave 101 and I could have gone further, but after 101 waves I thought, you know what, let's end it there. And yeah, sadly it wasn't on cam, and I did not, like, when I reached level 60 I was like, oh, you know what, I could just now record the rest, but I mean, is it really interesting if you don't really see what I did, how I did it? So now I'm trying to recreate the build, and full disclosure, I already did it. I already recorded a video where I tried the exact same thing. Actually took me 3 tries, and on the 3rd try I was able to recreate it. Now you might ask, then where is that video and why are you doing this again now? The answer is pretty simple and annoys me to no avail after like 40 minutes of the video. Because like I said, ooh, already level 5, this is amazing. In case you don't know, get permanent damage per 50 slimes you kill. So now that we're level 5, if we kill 50 slimes we get 3% more damage. 3% more damage. Now we just have to survive here because we only have 3 weapons for now. Please just let me survive. There's some stuff that I need, and there are specific weapons that I need, is the thing. Okay, yeah, the black hole is one of them. I have the screenshot open on my second monitor just to let myself look at what we did. Okay, so now this is now a minigun because of the tech power specialization. If you have level 2, everything tech gets plus 100% power and changes into something different, which some of these things, like the minigun, really amazing. It's just so fast and it gets so much faster. So yeah, like I said, after about 40 minutes and on the 3rd try, I finally got the build to work. And then suddenly, and I was already talking about, okay, I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more waves and then I'm gonna end the video. And it was at that point that the game decided, you know what, I'm just gonna close myself. Like without warning and without any error. It was just, it closed itself, it was gone. The end. And that's something, sure, that can happen. That can happen at any time. I don't necessarily blame the game because it was the very first time that that happened. So I'm okay with that. It was just, maybe there was too much stuff on the screen. That's possible, you know? That wouldn't be the problem. Because the thing is, again, 40 minutes, I had all the footage that I needed. I think it was up to over level 40 or wave 40, maybe even 50. I'm not sure right now, but it was a lot. And right when the game crashed, or shortly after the game crashed, I was like, okay, you know what? That's okay. I'm just gonna say my goodbyes right now. And that was when OBS suddenly gave me an error message, something like, hey, can't really do something here. And of course, wouldn't you know it, that not only ended the recording, but also corrupted the whole file. Which means the 45 minutes, or 40 minutes or whatever that I recorded, were gone and never to be seen again. And I don't know, like, I think it's understandable that that really annoyed me. So that was today, I would say around 11 AM, something like that. Right now it's 7 PM. I just had to pause in between. I was so damn... I was so annoyed. And I mean, the one thing, since both programs, like since the game and OBS both basically crap themselves, I do think that it probably was a, like, I don't want to say RAM error, but just some kind of memory error. Because I do have a whole lot of RAM. I do have awesome. We have all of our weapons. By the way, these are now laser things that get increased by the spinner power. So we get more laser blades and they are strong. Especially we work against invisible. Whirlwind is also something that we want because it increases the size of spinners. So there's only one more thing that we need and then we have the full build. So like I said, last time it took me 3 tries and a 40-minute, it was a 40-minute video that then got corrupted. Right now this is the very first try and we're 6.5 minutes in. Wow. Wow. But hey, it works. And I'm totally okay with that. It just works. The reason why this build, why I want to show this build in particular, is because it works. Now, when I say it works, I mean that of course you have more than enough things against ground, but I have 1 against flying, 2 against flying, yeah, 2 flying attacks, 1 for shield, 2 for shield, and then 1 and 2 against invisible. So we basically have, I want to say, the maximum amount of defenses. Or close to the maximum, because there's, like I said, one more thing missing. And it's, once again, because I really like it, the egg. If you don't know what the egg is, the egg is an item. Or it's an ability? Are they called ability? I don't remember what it is. I should remember that. But it's, I think these are weapons and these are abilities. And the egg is an ability that basically does nothing, but if you level it up to level 5, you get a bonus fully leveled up weapon. And you can only have 6 weapons, but with the egg you get a 7th one, and that's just incredibly good. Especially, even the weakest weapon can be so damn strong because you get it fully upgraded. The only thing that is different between this build right now and the one that I had off screen, I did not have the spinner power, I had sword. Increases all player damage, multiplies with element and type damage increases. It deals a lot of, like, it gives me a lot of damage. A lot of damage. But the thing is, since we have the Statue of Sin from the beginning, basically, yes, this would give us even more damage, but overall, like, we don't need it, and the spinner power just gives us more, I don't want to call these projectiles, but more things. And the more things just spin around, the easier it is to just survive. So yeah, the only thing missing is the egg, then fully upgrading the egg, and then we just get a random weapon. It doesn't even matter which weapon. Like, I don't care. When I did it off screen, I got the ground trap, I think, or ground blades. They were really good, especially since they also change with the specialization in tech. But if you don't get them, you get something else. There it is. There is the egg. Again, this is our full build. This is all we need, because we can now fight everything. Whatever we get from the egg is just a bonus. You could leave the egg. Like, you could just, instead of the egg, take increased damage. You could take another specialization. Nope, you couldn't, because these two are specializations, you can only have 2. But again, you could just take anything, doesn't matter. But I just like to have a 7th weapon. It's just more damage for... I mean, no cost is not necessarily true, but I just like to have a 7th weapon, is the thing. So I'm trying to get the egg upgraded as fast as possible, because the faster you get a fully upgraded weapon, bonus weapon, the better. I could, like by now, I could have already upgraded another weapon fully, I think, if I just went for one, like went ham for one. I didn't really care, you know? I didn't really care. And what do we get? We get poison arrows. Ooh! Against ground and invisible. That's actually not bad. Like, they don't do a whole lot of damage. They do... I don't think... Do the poison arrows deal damage themselves, or do they just deal poison damage? Because it says poison 19 per second, but it doesn't show me an attack damage. So I think they only poison, and then the poison does its thing. Which now makes me think, or makes me question, do they scale? Do they scale with damage? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. 21 per second. Okay, so the poison damage just scales up. I like that. And the thing is, now, all you really do is just upgrade stuff. I didn't really need to go for recovery there. It would probably have been better to just go for any of my attacks. Or weapons. And it really doesn't matter which weapon. If you notice that there is some type of enemy that still seems to get through, you upgrade that weapon. But like with at least 5 points in most, except, okay, the black hole only has 3, but 5 points or more in most weapons, with the Statue of Sin still just keeping on stacking, there is really no problem. I mean, look at the damage numbers here. Look at the damage numbers. That's just mean. Also, now that we have, we can't get any more new abilities, we could choose to heal for 60 points. Sometimes it also gives you the choice of gold. And if you don't have any more, like if all of these are fully upgraded, which we'll soon have, then it just gives you both. Give you a chance to heal or to get gold. Same with the weapons. If you upgraded everything, you just pick, like, basically you pick gold every level up, because 60 health, not bad. If you need to, sure, take it. But in this case, with the recovery and with the damage that we're dealing, with the attack speed, there's really nothing that gets through. Speaking of attack speed, like I said, I didn't have this in my off-screen run, and technically you could choose to not take the egg. You could choose to go for the attack speed upgrade as well, like the just generally attack speed for everything. That is also a really, really good upgrade. So there is a little bit of leeway, but what you really need is 2 of every special type of slime. Special, I mean invisible, shield, and flying. Because almost everything hits ground. Like, I'm not even sure if there's a single weapon that doesn't hit ground. So you want 2 weapons to hit shields, you want 2 weapons to hit flying, you want 2 weapons to hit invisible. And with that you're good. The 7th weapon is bonus, like I said. Like it doesn't increase in damage. Interesting. Also, there is no rhyme or reason to what I'm upgrading. I'm just upgrading whatever I feel like at that point. But still, look at the damage we're doing and look at how long it takes us to kill that guy. We have... I really don't want to do the math, but every 50 slimes, there is no max cap. There is no max cap. Every 50 slimes right now give us plus 3% more damage. And we've killed over 5,000. Let's say we have... Let's say we could heal here. But since the boss is gone, we should be able to heal very soon with recover. Let's say we started with fully upgraded Statue of Sin at 1,000 or 1,400 slimes killed. So let's say we have 4,000 slimes killed since this is fully upgraded. 4,000 divided by 50, now let me think. 4,000 divided by 400. Nope. 4,000 divided by... what? Whoa. I'm all messed up right now. It's such an easy thing to to do the math on. Why am I blanking? Okay, 50 times 2 is 100. 100 times 40 equals 4,000. So 40 times 2 equals 80. Basically 80 times this already procced. I mean, right now it's way more, but at least 80 times. And 80 times 3 is 240. So our damage increase is already plus 240 at the least. Right now we're probably at 300%. I would assume. At least. So what I want to say is, holy shit, our damage goes through the roof, and still the bosses take such a long time to die. Which makes me question, do the bosses scale? Or not? I have no idea. I don't know about the ins and outs of this game. I just know I like this game. Yeah, like I said, right now it's just collect more gold. If you level up, upgrade stuff, and if you are fully leveled up with everything, which I wanna see if we can do in this video. I just have to really, I'm keeping one eye at all times on OBS. Like, again, if the game crashes, that's one thing. I can deal with that. That's totally okay. I basically showed you already what I wanted to show you. But if OBS crashes again, I won't record this a third time. I will not. Okay, the laser defense grinder almost fully leveled up. This is, I think this is an invisible boss, right? So the grinder deals damage and the black hole deals damage. We're taking damage, but since we have such a good regeneration, we basically don't lose any health. But so does the boss. Like, the boss also doesn't really lose any health, right? That's so interesting. By the way, what are the damage numbers here? Oh, minimum 1,300, maximum 1,600. 200, 200 something, 100 something, 1,700, 800 to 1,000. Okay, fully upgraded, 149121823 every 0.26 seconds. That is a lot. Plus it's heroic, so it's even one level better than it usually would be. Now let's upgrade this one. Again, no rhyme or reason. I should technically check out, so since this is fully upgraded for invisible, I don't necessarily need to upgrade the black hole right now for invisible enemies. So let's go with shield, I would say. Also, I want to upgrade the minigun because it's just so good. Like, look at the speed. And we didn't even get a single speed upgrade, is the thing. Okay, Nature's Wrath, fully leveled up, level 13. Only deals 200 something. But the number goes up every now and then. Wrecking Ball. Yeah. Like I said, not really much to do anymore. But I wanted to show this build because A, it's a surefire build if you can get it. Like the first time I tried it today, and like in the recording that didn't make it. The first time I just didn't get the Statue of Sin. I think I got it when I had 7 weapons, 5 abilities, and was already close to level to wave 20 or something. And by that time we just didn't scale up enough And I didn't survive for much longer. And if you don't survive for a long time, you don't really get anything. Oh, we get the heroic level. Now we are fully leveled up. That's it. The second time, I think I just didn't get... I don't remember, but there was some weapon that the game just did not want to give me. Don't remember which one it was. But it was then that type of slime that just killed me together with a boss because I just couldn't keep up with killing them. But if you can get this... If you can get all of this, again, minus the poison arrows, because it's completely random what you get from the egg. But if you can get all of this, this is a surefire way to win. Especially if you get the Statue of Sin quite early. And by win, I mean just get over level or wave 50. Because I think it was... Wait. In the background, since the game plays itself, I'm just gonna check out... Wait. Are there any... Are there any achievements? Am I not... Am I seeing things by not seeing things? There are no achievements. Interesting. I thought I got achievements, but no, it's in-game achievements, basically. So you get stuff in-game, but not on Steam. Okay, but there was something like, I think, reach level or wave 35 or 30. There's something, kill, I don't know how many slimes, stuff like that. So with this configuration, you can just go and farm all you want. By the way, how much damage? 21. That really doesn't scale, right? Because even 21 would scale over time with constant 3% increases. And I mean, some things are so much better for damage, 3000 to 4000, while Nature's Wrath, it kicks or knocks enemies back. So that's the main claim to fame. You don't pick it for the damage, basically. Whirlwind just to increase the spin. And now there's only 2 more points in recovery, and then we are basically done. Wave 65, we could get to wave 100, no problem. And also you get so much gold here. Like I just go around, pick the gold, and would love to get some kind of magnet to every now and then give me all the gold. Or just, I don't know, have a bigger pickup radius. Just, you know, some quality of life upgrades that would make this a little bit easier. But right now, I could go away. I could go to the toilet, could make myself, I don't know, some tea, could make myself something to eat. And because the game is basically playing itself right now anyway, this build makes itself stronger on its own. Of course, it defends itself, because everything here is on auto. I could, like, manually shoot around, but seriously, why would I? Right? At this point, why would I? Or in general, I feel like in this game, it would add a challenge, definitely. And sometimes there is enemies that you would rather shoot than what the AI wants to shoot, but still, usually you put everything on auto. And that's pretty much it, I feel like. So yeah, I'm gonna pause here and resume as soon as we hit wave 100. But no, wait, we hit wave 70, so let's see how fast we are against this boss. Very curious. Like, damage numbers incredibly high. I will either resume at wave 100, or I will... Wait a second, is everything heroic already? Yes, okay. I will either resume the recording when we hit wave 100, or when we're close to dying. Because there is still a chance that some fuckery happens and we're dying. I won't choose anything here, so then afterwards we can just pick a whole lot of money once we're back. See you in a second. Okay, we're back. As you can see, I've paused We're at wave 99. We killed 16,000 enemies. And we have 49 level ups. And I'm just gonna put the gameplay volume a little bit down. So we want gold and gold and gold. The thing is, you can't just click on the same thing because it switches around. So it's a little clicking minigame. Damn, I healed. I healed once instead of getting gold. So yeah, like I said, this is, you could even see this video as some kind of guide if you just don't know how to basically go through this level, or if you want to farm copious amount of gold. All you need is these things. I'm not sure if there are some weapons here. Damn it. I think I healed for 3 times there. I'm not sure if there are some weapons here that you first have to unlock. Probably are some, but yeah. Get these few. And I mean, look at this. We are at wave 101. The boss hit us, but we never noticed. We just keep killing, which increases our damage because, like I said, there doesn't seem to be a maximum limit. Although, I don't know, it doesn't feel like... does not feel like we actually get 3% more damage every single time we kill 50 slimes, right? Because with 16,000, let's just say a 10,000 would be 10,000 divided by 50. That's so easy. What is it? Is it... Wait. Is it 200? Let me think. Is it 200? 200 times 10 would be 2,000. Times 5 would be 10,000. Yeah, so 200 with, I don't know, let's say 15,000. That would be another 100 more. So 300 times this would technically have procced. So 300 times 3 gets us to 900% bonus damage. I just... like, I don't know. Oh, well... No, yes. Last time I looked at this, we were at like 200 something to 300 something. Yeah, okay, the damage, it does scale. It does scale quite a lot. The poison doesn't. So, getting poison arrow actually, and probably at the same time getting, if you would get the poison spell, is probably the worst thing you can get here. Also, I remember from the last time I tried to record this, one problem was also that I got, what's it called? Billy, I think? Summon Billy, which is your minion that can attack and pull flying enemies. And those things, their damage stats, when fully upgraded, are 3 to 3. So from 3 damage to 3 damage, they can do a whopping 3 damage every time they attack. They do have a very high attack speed, but basically, I don't know, I farmed bonus things, and at some point we were at 5 to 6 damage. Like, that's nothing. Alright, we want to go to wave 110, and afterwards I'm gonna end the video. Because I think, like, there's really nothing that stands in our way here. Other than, I looked something up, and by I looked something up, I mean I opened the task manager. The game really has a memory problem. I mean, I get it, there's a lot of stuff happening here. So of course, it takes a lot of memory. But we're close to 10 gigabyte of RAM here. 10 gigabyte of RAM being used by this game right now. And I don't know if that's actually, you know? I don't know if there isn't a way to reduce that substantially. Maybe by getting rid of the slime blobs that just fall around. I know there are a lot of particles. There's a lot of things that the game has to keep track of. But 10 gig? That sounds a lot. Maybe it just sounds a lot to me. I don't know. But yeah, overall, like I said, as I've proven, this works. This works. For the very first, we're just gonna go to the main menu, take a look at upgrades. We're at 84,000 gold. I think I had like somewhere in the hundreds of gold. I definitely had less than like close to 4,000. Otherwise, I would have bought that. Ooh, life regeneration upgrade. I'm just gonna buy stuff now. Because I can. Increases experience gain. Give me that. I want this, but I think I just upgrade our... Oh my goodness, if we had that... If we had that beforehand, we would have done so much more damage. I mean, it's 60% more starting damage, basically. But, like, every single time we get plus 3% damage. But whatever. So, this build, like I said, it's for farming gold. It's for getting quests. Level 10 on Forest? Yep. 20 on Forest? Got it. 35 on Forest? Absolutely. 45 on Forest? Sure. Get all of that. Buy 3 upgrades in one game. You need this for Nature's Wrath. Collect 1,500 coins. You need that for tech power. I'm not sure if tech power is actually needed, but I think it is. But other than that, oh yeah, buy 3 weapons in one game, but you will have that in your very first game, right? There's no way you don't. So you need 3 weapons in one game, 3 upgrades in one game, and 1,500 coins. With that, you can then do exactly what I just did, if you get the correct RNG, and you can win. And next time we're gonna check out the village, because I have not ever seen this one. Tech weapons are weaker. Ooh, interesting. I'm curious. But yeah, thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. By the way, let me know if you ever tried this yourself. Or if you have another basically winning build. Let me know. I would love to hear. Again, thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus, but yeah, I gotta run. Bye-bye.